Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today I'm gonna be playing my real-world DeathWorld game. Let's see where we stopped. See, we built this block producing a lots and lots of batteries. And now what I feel we should do in today's episode, I think we should start producing the next thing. Let's see, it's flying robot frames. It's flying robot frames, so the question is, how exactly would we produce them? Right, before we start, there was a comment on YouTube about a problem in my beacon engines build. What is the problem? Too little underground belts. Are causing the issue? Where are they? Oh. Okay, that's bad one. That's one underground belt. Okay, one got fixed. Where is the second one? Guess we could remove this part. Yeah, we could do something like this. And is this it? Does this look fine now? I'm not sure. So we fixed at least one underground belt. Minor problem, but it's fine. It is okay. Let's see. How would this part work? That's the question. Let's see. Below, I want to see green circuits, right? I want to have green circuits. They'll be delivered everywhere. Then we have engines. So we need engines going in the middle. And we want to have... okay, this will come from here. And we want to have batteries and steel plates being merged onto this one. No, onto this one. Batteries and steel plate are going to the top one. Engines are going to this middle one, and I need to add such things here. Let's see. This will be dropped off here. This will be dropped off here. This should work. No, it's not gonna work because the pipes are not gonna get connected. Yep, they're still not gonna get connected quite the way we want them to, so we have to do something like this. I feel like we can start. The main issue that I see here... Oh. The main issue that I see here is exactly how are we gonna deliver these batteries here. Because we have two belts and one belt needs to be delivered to 4 of these parts. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? How am I doing it Yeah, I just moved everything a little bit further. Right? How much further? Well, this much further. Right, let's try to do something similar. If I remove all of this, and we'll just drag it here. Like this. Look good or not? In this part. And here. Build it like this. I feel it's gonna be enough. Good. Let's copy this part. We want to. Oh. Oh. Let's remove this. This. So if I were to place this block here, we need to figure out how to connect everything. Let's see. So it's here. Right. Let's do this. Let's do this. We can have these two belts going, I don't know, up here easily. Right? This could be our belts. Now, we would like to send green circuits. Wait, what is this part? Alright, this is output. So we don't want to send stuff here. You know what? I feel like this might be the way to go. Otherwise it's just too hard, too complicated for me. Here, how to establish the connection. What's the distance? Is it the same that we use this block? Yes, it's pretty much exactly the same distance. We decided to send the materials here on the left. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Right. Okay. We have this input. And we have this input. This input is, so it's like relatively straightforward. We're just gonna be taking the engines and we'll be sending them forward. This is the output. So in some sense we don't really care about this part. But this is all about green circuits. And I feel like for green circuits we also would like to just get like direct delivery of things. Here, on the other hand, we want to combine batteries with steel. Batteries are going to be going from below. So this is how batteries are going. And yeah, like that. That's our batteries. Can we do something here? Yes. Okay, good. So I would say that is our build. Down. This is our build. Too far? I think I placed them too far. I'm not sure. Oh, I know how it happened. I get it now. It's fine. So here we're doing. Oh, we could even connect them like that. How many be? Like that. Which one is nicer? This one looks nicer. Okay, let's proceed. So this is our build. We are pasting it here. And here. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. From this point, what is happening? We basically would like to swap this to the sides. Maybe I should have this one here, right in front. It doesn't really matter. It does not matter how exactly we do this part. Let's see. So I want still to come here. I want still to come here, and to come here. And then we'll build exactly the same thing there, except without this line, the very edge. Oh wait, it's interesting. Let's try again. So if I can paste it there quite easily. Okay, good. I like it. And this part have to be a little bit different, right? To look basically like that. Let's see. So I would like this bottom one to be about pretty much about the green circuits, right? We could connect things like that. Our green circuits, so that means that I'm not actually relying on this part. We are gonna remove it. So let's see. This is, well, actually we can do it like this. This are green circuits. The green circuits, good. Now this line is about engines, so we could make this part be all about engines, like that. Am I using mostly belts here? Yep. So these are engines. Now what do we want here? This part, we want it to be about green circuits again. And here are the green circuits. Well, actually, we could have a direct connection. Should we or not? Yes, these are green circuits. We'll need... Oh, it's hard. It is hard. Let's start requesting the chains. So, the one that goes down here, this is built with green circuits. And it's coming from here. So this is actually all about green circuits. Let's do this here and tell the inserters that these are green circuits. Now, the one that goes here, this is the line with engines. So the leftmost is giving us engines. Let's change it here real quick. Say that these are engines. Good. And then the one that will go above and will be connected to steel, somehow we haven't figured out yet. It's coming from here, and yeah, that's not iron, that is steel. Batteries will be coming from the bottom, and I feel that it should be enough. So now, let's do this. Let's say that this is circuit station input. This one is steel station. What is steel? Steel input. And this one is engine station input. Engines. Well, this is not engines output. This is engines input. And I have a suspicion that we don't actually have any trains for the engines. Yep, that is correct. Let's send some trains. So let's, how is this part usually done? Oh, wow, it's a bit harder. So we want to, okay, let's do it like this. We'll copy it here. And we'll say that first of all, well, there are going to be two stations. Engines output and what about engines input? Engines input. Okay, good. So, as I said, there are going to be two stations. How many outputs do we have for engines? We can add one more train here, right? Train limit 2. Yeah, we could have 2 of the trains. Let's do this. In the output, we are waiting for full cargo all the time. Then we are going to engines input. We're gonna wait until empty everything, or we wait for 180 seconds. Not that it's really needed. Or we add second condition. Partial delivery enabled greater than 1. Have n between them. I think this looks correct, right? Not sure about 180 seconds, by the way, but it seems to be like a pretty safe bet. Okay, good. Let's copy it. We have 2 of these trains. Let's send them. And now that we finally enabled, now that we finally specified correct stations there, let's check. Engines, steel, circuits. Yep. We can call some trains. I'm just a tiny bit surprised that no trains are coming, but I think we didn't fully build this part. Okay, good. So we have this well, at least this train, but the second one. Okay, that is fine. Now, what should we do next? Let's think. They're all in the same one. Good. Connections. It's gonna be tricky. We're sending engines here and green circuits. Okay, here green circuits are going straight. No, wait. Yes, these are green circuits that are being delivered right across. Where are they? Here we have green circuits, here we have green circuits. These green circuits, we can actually send them from here to, I don't know, somewhere there. So we have this line, 3 lines. Good. The engines are there. Let's check how it looks. When we are missing the lubricant and here we are missing steel and batteries. Right, still. This still. Oh, that's not a good way to deliver it, I guess. Ah, it's probably fine. So this is steel. I'm a bit surprised that we don't have it delivered yet, but it's probably not too bad. Well, actually, this still can go just straight, easily. This still, on the other hand, can be sent down there. Sending steel there. We have steel here. We also need to have steel here. How do we get it? We can probably just do something like this. This will be steel. These engines, we need to send them right here, I feel. Right? Just connect things like that. Yep, I get it. Engines. That is pretty good. Good. And here is... No, still didn't get steel. What's the problem with steel deliveries? Do we have like not enough trains or something? Very strange. We do have some steel. I think I should increase the number of steel trains that we have. Right, this seems to be correct. Let's add like 4 trains. Okay, trains, just do your thing. Nice. So that probably fixes the immediate shortage. Now, this will be delivering steel. Here, we need to get green circuits. So let's get them. Here are the green circuits. We're sending them right through. Here, we would like to have engines. Oh, like this. Good, so we have engines. Here, we want to get green circuits. Let's do this. Green circuits. And we'd like to send engines right... Oh, not like this. Interesting. I'd like to send engines there. Do we have steel coming from this side? And we also have steel from this side. Right? So this steel can be just sent right there. This steel can be brought here, like this. Let's see. How I think he actually works. Steel coming from one side. That is good. Right. We have everything there. Well, no, we don't. We are missing engines here. How did this happen? Oh, we never sent these engines anywhere. I see. So we would like to send them actually here. Right? Let's check. Engines are there. Good, 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 good. Now, this green circuits. We would like to have something like that, probably. On this part, probably want to have something like this. Now, steel from here should come over there. And we need to figure out what to do with this things, with engines and green circuits. We'll probably be able to do that. Right, we'll probably bring them above. This one. Let's see. Can be used, I feel, like that. Just green circuits. Engines from here can go over there. Very, very similar. This part. Same stuff, but for the steel. Okay, good. And what are we missing now? Right, we'd like engines. We'd like engines here, and we'd like green circuits. So let's do this. Okay, that's not perfect. We could move this slightly to the left, like this. Let's try again. Right. So this green circuits. Let's send them here. Just like that. And these are the engines. And we could also send them like that. And what remains there, we don't have this part. That's the steel. I'll just bring it like this. Is this it? That's the question. Most likely. Most likely, yes. Let's connect batteries to this part. Oh. Right. Yeah, batteries. Good. And let's see. This one has everything. Everything. And basically everything. Well, batteries are a little bit slow with each other, but it like the build should work. I'm kind of confident that this part should work more or less correctly. Let's see, what are we missing? We are missing this thing. We need to request lubricant. Oh, we don't have lubricant. Do we? I don't think we have lubricant at this time. Yeah, that's unfortunate. How can we loop the train? Let's try. So we will call this one lubricant input. And yeah, I feel it's a bit unfortunate that we cannot really make it work nicely. If we connect everything like this, but it makes sense. But it makes sense to send things up. Should just send it down. I think I'd like to send things up, to be honest. Right, let's do this. So, if we place a train with lubricant, how much lubricant do we even need? I need to take a look at my planning. So we need to get 18,000 lubricant per minute, which is very, very little. Like it's not a lot per second. It's good. Right. What can we add here? We could add this one here. We could add this one here, I think. have it's right in between, right? I feel like that's the way to go. I feel like this is the way we should proceed. Right, we're basically just placing everything inside one pipe, and we will kind of drag it here. Oh wait, that's too far. We don't need to drag it this far. Right, maybe up to here and then drag it up. Oh, we cannot cross here. That's not good. It cannot cross here, but we can have it crossing somewhere here. Let's see. It would be a good connection. Let's figure this out. And while we are doing it, maybe I should copy this at least once. Make sure it connects correctly, and I would actually like to remove this underground belt because we are not using it. It's not needed. Yeah, at all. Now, what do we have? We have this line. It kind of looks nice, and we have this line. No, you know what? We'll do it like this. We will rely on this line here. Copy this part, paste it here, here, here. Oh, here, 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 and here. So this is where our lubricant is gonna be coming into this build. Okay, we have speed models, we have prod models. That's the important part, right? Cannot forget about those. And what if I dragged this part along the rails here? Oh. Okay, that's slightly unfortunate. Maybe prefer to do something like this. Yep. So here we have it. Lubricant. Well, what will be lubricant at some point. Alright, let's see. What do we need? I would like to add I think I know this part. That's what we want to do. I feel like we're missing this part. So if I place it right here, it should we should fill it with the fuel. We're missing some things though. We're missing this one's pumps. How is that even possible? Should I build them? Can I don't think I can build them. No, we should be getting pumps because we have pumps as part of our seed, I think. No, not seed. Oh, this one. This one should bring us some pumps, and that's base builder. Oh, okay, we don't need pumps anymore. The robots were faster than myself. It's okay. It is completely okay. So we need lubricant. We do not have lubricant. Before we proceed there, let's see. How many blocks do I need? I need 160 assembly machines with flying robot frames. So in one, in one line here, I want to have 20. That means 10 copies of this thing we just built. So let's say this gives us, how much does it give us? This is 4 copies. I should probably go there. Do I have to? Maybe I don't have to. This is 2 copies. No, 4 copies. 6 copies. 8 copies. 10 copies. I feel like that's it. But yeah, we're obviously missing something like that built over there. Let's try and do this. How we could build that one here. Build one here. I suspect we don't actually need that rudder. Okay, the part with rudders, like the rudders thing, this can be figured out a little bit later. I'd like to have a rudder at the end. I don't really want to have rudders here and here. Can we get away without them? I feel like we can, yes. Looks like we should be able to. Now, first I want to copy this line of rubber ports, and I just want to paste it right there, and we'll need to copy this rudder somewhere there, I think. Good. Oh, and I would like to clear this area from the piece. Just like that. How does the output look? Well, we don't really have an output, but it should be relatively straightforward to connect that part. Well, we could actually do something right now. Let's should we or not? How are we doing it here? Right, that's basically the way we are grabbing items. Now let's repeat. Let's do exactly the same thing. Like that. Like that. Spot, and now I'm just dragging it up. And that is it. That is our build for robot flying frames. It should work, but it doesn't work yet because we don't have lubricant. And now, kind of, the idea, right? What I wanted to do here. I wanted to have low density structures built above, over there. So that will be the place with low density structures. Low, see. So yellow signs, it requires low density structures, 3 belts of those, 2 belts of blue sockets, and 1 belt of flying robot frames. So we can actually merge everything that will kind of produce here into 1 belt, and we already have something resembling what we want to achieve very, very closely, like something like this. Oh, not exactly like this, I guess. I actually realize now that there's a problem with this thing because it doesn't create even usage of the materials. I would like to make sure that the materials are used evenly. So let's fix a little bit our batteries build. So this part, you know what, just copy it. Say we copied it here. We would like even usage of materials. How do we do this? Do something like this. Right, that's pretty even. Now we could build this part, paste it here. let it go like this. Interesting. Yeah, I mentioned them. So I'm just trying to understand what would be a better way to manage things here. Because, like, we could do something like that. Is it looking okay? Does it look okay? Or not quite? You know, it might be fine. It might be fine. Let's remove this whole part. We are just removing things from there. Good. Let's now figure this out. If we copy this and if we pasted it here, we would get even usage of batteries, and here we would also have even usage of batteries. Now, if we drag this part up and edit something like this, I feel like that's it. I feel like that is it. This is much better because this way we are guaranteed to, well, we are almost, I guess, guaranteed. No, we are not. We are not guaranteed to use them evenly because of this connection. We have difference between like left and right usage here. How can we fix it? If we have different usage on the left and on the right, we just fix it like this. This should fix this part. And here, it's a bit trickier to fix this part because we have less space, but it's still possible, right? We do something like that, and then we merge them. So now we have really good output. Yeah, that's balances. It's balanced between each lane, and we can even, you know, we can reset the trains. We can reset the trains. And this train. It's like all of this are gone. We can reset this so that we're getting completely like full trains in here. Good. Now, lubricant. As I said, we need 2 belts of blue circuits, 3 belts of low density structures, and 1 belt of flying robot frames. Flying robot frames, since we already started doing that thing, we could I mean, don't even have to make it this smart, but I guess we could copy this part. Let's go there, let's build the thing. So that we don't have to think about it in the future. Right. If we delete this line, delete it, we'll paste the thing here. Let's think. We would like to get 1 belt of flying robot frames. We don't actually have to keep it limited to 1 belt, do we? We can produce 2 belts, I think. Let's think. Yeah, I feel like actually getting 2 belts might be better for us. Even though we need 1 belt, we can still use 2 belts to you know, make sure that everything can be like, you know, amortized a little bit. Okay, good. Let's I just move this like that. Good. This one is move to the left. This belt is going, and we can. Right, we can actually merge them just like this. So we'll have a lot of flying robot frames, a ton of them. I will select maybe something like that. No, how do I? Okay, good. That is good. How much space do we need? We need 216 of blocks, and the inputs are limited, as I said, 3 to 1. So that means that the input here is going to be very, very kind of standard, straightforward block that yeah, we can use to produce the signs right here. So let's measure it. I probably want to move this this part a little bit higher. So if I copy here, if I bring it up, I don't know how far we should do it. Maybe let's go up to here. Like, you know, up to here. So hopefully that's gonna be enough. Let's do it here, and we can just connect. Oh no, not like this. Right. How do we fix this problem? We remove all the trees, and we hope that our robots are fast enough. Let's do this. Oh, wow, it was fast. Right, we removed it. Nice. So now, what we should do, we need to get an input with 3 solids, for example, like this. Well, actually no, we don't. We don't need the one with 3 solids. We need the one with 2, because flying robot frames will come from this side. So what we actually need, we would like to copy maybe something like this. Yeah, I feel that's what we'd like to copy. Yeah. If I take this part, like that. Try to copy it here. What is gonna happen? This question. Please in the way. Okay, I think it looks good. I think it looks like overall pretty good. Now, am I missing anything? We'd like to have we don't need this station and this one. Why do we have them? Right. Let's try to copy this part. We'll try to build it up there, but we might have a problem with the signals, to be honest. Oh, and this one has to be removed. Let's see. We have a problem with the signals. We kinda do, because this part actually didn't have this signal and this signal, so I'm not gonna be adding them. Good. These lines are cut off so that we don't receive any inputs too early, right? We don't want that. Oh, I said the one across as well, and like that. Yep, nice. So here is where we'll have our yellow signs. And the question is, do we want to transport solid, like low density structures using trains? No, I don't think so, right? Because our build, here we assumed we are getting a belt out of it. So if we placed this block, how many stations in here? 20. If you place this block, well, we couldn't place it. We would have to push it a little bit to the left. Yeah, right. I'm not sure I like that. I am not quite sure I like that. So if we copy this part, place it here, it almost fits. Almost. Well, and I would want to flip it, obviously, because I'd like the input to be from above. Copper trains, I want them to come from above, but we could build this thing here. Here and here, we can just build a huge block of it. And we can build the input back here. The question is, do I need this space? Or can I push it slightly to the right? And it would depend on how much inputs I'll need there. So if we look, load density structures. Right, if you look at low density structures and what exactly is needed for them, we need to get steel, we need copper, and we need plastic. And we need 2 trains worth of plastic to supply those. And 1 train worth of steel. So we can very easily add 2 trains of plastic here, but okay, it's kind of easily, but also not really. This is gonna be a little bit tricky to actually get deliveries of the thing, like bring it up. But it doesn't help us with our steel, so maybe we should just have this block responsible for plastic, steel, for like plastic and steel, and it could be fed to our build here, and it unfortunately would touch the oil. Unless we remove a couple of these blocks. So we need, if we use 12 beacons around each of low density structure builds, like lines here, we would need 441 things for low density structures. Let's see, 441 divided by 8, it's 55.1, so it's basically 56. 56, it means that on one line here I can afford to have 4 less blocks. I can afford to have only like a little bit fewer. That's good, so we can actually make this part a little bit shorter to not cause problems with our crude oil build here. Or maybe we could make it significantly shorter, so that instead of 3 lines, we can have 4 lines, right? We need 56, I said. 56 divided by 4 means we need 14. I think I calculated we needed like 1 plastic can be delivered to 5 blocks, so we kind of want it to be divisible by 5. And then 20, no. Yes, and 20 things in 1 row means that 20 divided by 5 means that we need 4 belts of plastic. Is this correct? Maybe I should think about low density structure layout at a later point, like what I know for sure is that I'd like to have yellow signs produced right here. So this is where we'll be producing yellow signs. And yeah, this crude oil is slightly in the way, but it might be, you know, we might be able to work around it. Or in the worst case, we could. Oh, actually, right. So we'll have this block with yellow signs somewhere here. We could just easily start building all of these structures right here. It will be on top of copper ore, which is not good. Should probably mean that I'll want to have bot-based mining here for a while. It's 50 millions. It should be able to, like, we could just feed this block lots of robots, or maybe the one above. We'll need to like figure out the spacing between them, how exactly we want to place everything. But we could just feed it with robots for now, because in this build we can easily like remove this part and make this chest a requested chest. And then it would just work. Yes, it's not efficient, but if our goal is to consume all of this copper as quickly as we can, I think we can do that pretty easily. Yeah, we'll have to landfill this thing. Yeah, I think we have the plan, and I'll probably just remove a couple of train lines here. So we'll go for 20. We'll kind of make everything work with like 3 blocks of 20, so 20, 20, 20, like we planned. And I'll just remove a couple of lines here so that they don't touch this crude oil. So instead of 20, we'll have like what? How much? 18 here, or like 17. It's still more than 56 in total, so it's okay, right? We need 3 belts of this. We'll grab 3 belts. Well, oh no! No! One output here is gonna be providing more than 1 belt. So we have to feed 2 belts from each thing. So basically we could feed 1 belt from 10, have like 10 plus 10, feeding 2 belts. 10 plus 10 feeding 2 belts, and here 10 plus 10 feeding 2 belts. And we could combine them. Here we could have like 2, then here we could go to 4, then we could like compact them a little bit or something and merge these 2 into the same ones. So we have 4 belts in total. We'll balance them, we'll have a balancer. I'm trying to avoid balancers, but in this case I feel it's reasonable to have one. So we'll balance the things a tiny bit. And once they are balanced, we'll feed them into the signs. We'll have 4 belts, right? So 1 belt will just split between 2, and we'll have very, very nice, even supply of low density structures there. Okay, that is good. And for processing units, we don't care because we'll have a train delivering them, so it's kind of will be balanced either way. And flying robot frames, will be delivering them with 2 belts, so it's like 4 plus 4. Yeah, should work fine, I think. I'm missing quite a bit of underground belts here. Okay, good. I like this. We have a good plan. We don't need this many things here though. We don't need only 1 input. For blue circuits, we could actually make it the one furthest to the right, like the below one. Yeah, we could do that. And the one to the left, you could probably remove it or something. Right, let's say this is gonna be our blue circuits. This is gonna be nothing. Right, and we can clear this a little bit to make it looks a tiny bit nicer. Or, you know, we could potentially export excess low density structures here, not that we really should have. I mean, we might have a tiny bit of them. Yeah, okay, that is it. that is it. Let's move to this build. We built today like flying robot frames. They don't work yet because we are not delivering lubricant to them, but that's okay. We'll get to lubricant production when I'll have somewhere, needs to be determined, where we'll be producing rocket fuel. And because I want to use coal liquefaction for that process, and since it gives a lot of like heavier oil that can be cracked into light oil, and light oil is the best for producing rocket fuel. And since we have a lot of heavy oil there, we might as well produce some lubricant. We just need to make sure that it happens close to the lake, so we have this lake. Right, I don't even know where exactly we want to be launching rockets. Didn't we want to build something here? I forgot. I forgot what was the plan. I don't remember what was the plan. I still think that this is a really good space, like really good spot. Or, you know, maybe we could build an intersection here to connect this line. Is this a good line? No, that's a bad line. We could have an intersection coming from there. We could build it here, so we'll have a good line and we'll have this quadrant that we could use for something, but that would mean that we have a really long belt connecting space science to the labs here. Or here. I don't even know where exactly I want to have the labs. But yeah, it looks a bit... I'm not sure I like that. Maybe we shouldn't have space science there. But on the other hand, we have a lot of space here that we could use for low density structures. Oh wait, or did we want to build them here? Or we could build them here. Lots of low density structures. And we'll need a lot, like lots and lots of trains feeding them from above, copper trains specifically. I'll have to think about that. I'm not sure. I am not sure what to do about this just yet. Okay, let's take a break here. Saving the game. Thanks everyone for watching the series. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!